Hi everyone, welcome to Read Baby Read. Today I'm going to discuss about writing skills. We all as teachers, as parents want to enhance the writing skills of our students and kids. But the first thing goes, where are they struggling at? Just find out, just try to think about why are my students struggling to write? Or if they are not struggling, how should I adopt or teach them writing? Writing also has to be taught step by step, just like drawing, reading, or even listening. So, what are the stages of writing? We'll go to that also. But before that, just think, what are the things which are stopping your students to write properly? I'm not talking about writing, that is handwriting, but I'm talking about using imagination to write paragraphs or articles. That is their creative imagination to write or pen down something creative. So, first is there are four things which maybe hindering the students from writing good paragraphs or good writings. So the first goes, do they really have the knowledge of topics which you people give them to write? So for example, if you give a topic, say computer, a child might not be having enough knowledge to pen down his experience with the computer. So giving a simpler topic might help you. So consider this point before giving them topics to write on. First is try to give easy topics when you have just introduced writing to them, and the second is you can give them a variety of topics and they can choose one which suits them the best. So if a student has prior knowledge of a topic, he might choose that and maybe perform very well in that. Okay, the next thing goes, are they conversant with good vocabulary and grammar? So if they are struggling with vocabulary, if they are struggling with grammar, they might not be able to come up with good handwriting, good creative writing. So that can be improved over time, and it is not something which can be, turned upside down in a single day. So it needs to be worked upon. When you assess the passages of kids, you will be able to know where they are struggling with. Is it the knowledge? Do they don't have any ideas? Or is it the vocabulary or grammar? Next comes the form. What genre of writing are they aiming at? So, for example, if you have given a question about a paragraph, do they really know how a paragraph is written and what is it? Can they differentiate between an article and a summary? Can they differentiate between a report and a paragraph? So, are they conversant with the genre or the details of that genre for attempting it? So, in this also, you need to train your students. And the last goes what I am talking about right now, that is the process of writing. Do they really know how to think and write something creative? It's not about just taking a pen, seeing the topic, and starting to write. No, it's about thinking, and it involves like 5, 6 stages when you pen down something and you present or publish it to somebody to read. So, today I'll be discussing the process of writing, which you can introduce in your classrooms, right now, your online classrooms, and at your homes for your kids. So, this process is called IDEEP, IDEEP. So, this basically is a writing process which is divided into 5 stages. So, if I see a topic, say for example a pencil, I have to write a paragraph on a pencil. The first stage is that I need to ideate. I in IDEEP stands for ideate. Now here I need to pen down all ideas I have about a pencil. So if your students are very small, you can start by asking them to draw a pencil. What imagination of a pencil do they have in their mind? Because basis their prior knowledge, they will start writing or just start thinking about the topic. So the first comes as ideation. So your bigger students, say students of second or third standard, may be able to pen down ideas also. And fourth and fifth can write full sentences. So you can use a web organizer. It looks like this, and you can start writing, write down pencil in a circle and draw a pencil also, and start making ideas and writing them down. So for example, a pencil is made of wood. It is used to write. it has a lead inside it. It can be sharpened. It becomes blunt after using some time. So many ideas will come across. Some brilliant students might come up with the name of the person who invented a pencil also. It comes from various companies. It has different colors. Some pencils have rubbers also on the top attached to them. Some also have a sharpener. So it can be of many ideas. All students will give multiple ideas to you during this ideation phase. So now we have a collection of ideas after brainstorming. After this ideation comes drafting. Now you need to just see and look at the different ideas you have and club them together and make a paragraph. So opening lines can be decided, then details can be added through from the ideation phase, and then a paragraph can be made. So this is my first draft, which looks like this from the ideas. Now after the draft is ready, D is for draft. So I deep, I ideate, D draft. Then comes E. E means edit. Edit is for me, for the person who's writing. He or she will again read whatever he has written and look for spelling mistakes, incorrect grammar, punctuation, or if any words which can be, better words can be used instead of the words which have been used. So you can replace words. So it basically means to revise your work with better options. Okay? So ideation, drafting, and then editing. Then comes the next T, that is evaluation. Evaluation happens with the teacher, of course, with somebody who's senior or better than you, or any peer if the teacher is not available. So when the peer or the teacher assesses your work, evaluates your work, more, polish is added to your work. And then last is P, that means publish. That means it is open for everyone. You put it across the table for everyone to look at your work. So these are the 5 stages which you need to teach your students. You can just draw a chart on the blackboard or on a chart paper of this 5-stage writing process, and keep it ready always that whenever ma'am gives you a topic to write on, you need to follow these 5 stages. You can also create a writer's workshop in your school, in your class, at your house, where, on Monday you start with ideation, and on Friday your final product is ready. And then on Saturday you can have a fair of writing, and everybody on their tables can display their work, and people can come and read each other's work. So this was about the stages of writing.